Hey, how's it going? It is Wednesday. Hump day! Cool, alright? Halfway to the weekend. That's great. And the snow's melting a little bit. That's even better. Uh, but I'm back. As you can see, kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting this today, but I've got my other mystery box from Barton's Discounts. I bought this as part of a special promotion they were having on their kind of Black Friday type thing, where you got 15, I believe it was 15% off plus free shipping. So I bought two boxes. You might have seen the incredibly long video I did with the home goods box, which that stuff is going to start getting listed on Mercari later tonight. I'll probably kind of work on that as I'm watching TV and so forth and relaxing. So if you watched that long video, I appreciate it. I know it wasn't the most exhilarating video. Most people don't get real excited about home goods. But if you're somebody that's looking into getting into either as just like a part-time thing, as a way to make a little extra money, or if you're like me, wanting to eventually make like an actual full-time, earn your living type business from buying and then selling liquidation merchandise, that was a good video to watch. It gives you a real good idea what you can get in a home goods mystery box, at least from Barton's Discounts in Indianapolis, Indiana. Other liquidators you might have, if you don't live very close to Indianapolis, and you don't want to pay, well, I mean, obviously it was free shipping, then it was free shipping, right? But in the times where it's not free shipping, if you don't want to pay for shipping, they have something like that shipped to you, if you're on the West Coast or something like that, then, look for liquidators close to you. And every state has probably multiple companies that do it. I would suggest you go on and kind of maybe check like YouTube first. If you hear about a liquidation company, kind of look them up, do a little research on them, because not all liquidation companies are made the same. Some of them don't sell right out to the public. They only deal with established businesses. So that would mean, as long as you like have business credentials, like your trade name certification or vendor's license, stuff like that makes you a business, as opposed to just somebody wanting to buy this stuff to sell a garage sale or something like that. Then they would probably deal with you, but if you don't have that, then there are companies that wouldn't. There's other companies that also, sometimes the quality of the merchandise they get in liquidation may not be up to par. Barton's Discounts are, their reputation is really based on the quality of the pallets and the goods they get for their mystery boxes. So far, all of the small mystery boxes I've bought, 90, I'd say conservatively 90%, it's probably more like 95% of everything in the boxes is brand new. Still in the packaging, never been used, never been opened. Out of that other small percent, they're usually like new, maybe just open box, and then the very like single digit percent of stuff that actually kind of, you can tell that it's been used and then returned. But even then, over the whole grand scheme of things, they have on average between a 5 to 10% damage rate in their boxes or in their pallets. And if you're asking, well, what does that mean? That means in any given pallet you buy, there might be between 5 to 10% of everything in that pallet may be, it may be damaged, there might be something broke on it, might be missing a part, something like that. But then you got to think also, if you're handy, sometimes that stuff. I mean, obviously you can't like fix it and then try to sell it as new or anything like that. That would be like, wrong and unethical. But if you can fix something, obviously that's going to be able to make where you can at least sell it for probably a bit more than you would have. And as long as you still list it as used or open box or however you word it, but so you don't advertise it as new. If it's something you can fix it. You can clean it up. If you can, if it's missing a part and you can look around and you can find a part, the exact part to replace it, relatively cheap. Buy the part, put it in, and you might even say that in your description so that you're being transparent to say was missing this part which has been purchased and replaced. That way the people know when they go to buy it, but they can also see then they have the full, everything's included. So little things like that will raise your bottom line to where you can sell it for a little bit more than you would have otherwise. So Bartons, that's the one main liquidator that I've dealt with. I've started following and getting emails and stuff from one, another one here. No, not here. I want to say it's maybe in Dayton or Cincinnati or something. But they are more of a, even though they have like a retail location where you can go and you can buy stuff. And I think they do sell pallets just outright. You can just buy them for a certain price. A lot of what they do, instead of selling them like Bartons, is basically you go in, if you see a pallet, you pull a sheet off of it, take it up to the pallet checkout, and you just buy it. It's got a set price that you buy it for. The other one that I've been kind of looking at, it looks like they get a lot of quality goods and stuff. They get a lot of like overstock stuff, but their main thing is more like an auction type, where they'll list what the pallet is, and then you bid on it, and then whoever when it ends, whoever gets the highest bid gets the pallet. So, and some of those get up pretty high. I saw one the other day. It was like for 100 and some pieces of like refurbished televisions. That's a lot of TVs. And if you're wondering what refurbished means, that means it's basically checked out and kind of reconditioned by the manufacturer. A lot of times, people will buy stuff and they return it. Instead of returning it to the store, if there's something wrong with it or what have you, they can return it to the manufacturer, and then the manufacturer will basically recondition it, fix whatever's wrong with it, so that it's like new, but then they have to market it and resell it as refurbished. So it's just as good as new ones. The difference is, there was something wrong with it, but now it's fixed. But yeah, it's like 100 and some, basically 100 and some TVs that range from like 26 inches to like, I think the biggest one was like 54 inches or something like that. And the current bid was like $26,000. Yeah, that's way too rich for my blood right now. But it's kind of cool that they do that. Maybe one day, but not right now. Right now, I'll stick with the one I know that I've had really good transactions with, and that is Bartons Discounts in Indianapolis. So, enough gabbing, and this video won't be as long because I'm not going to sit here and look up everything in here. I did that on the Home Good one. That's why it took so long. So you can get an idea of what your profit could be if you take one of these boxes and sell. And that was, the final price or potential profit I came up with on that was actually taking like 10% off what I could actually ask or what I could get for those, because it was all new stuff in that box. But I tend to try to list stuff to where even if it's brand new, it's still sealed and in fact it's never been opened. I try to look and see what it's retailing for, and then I try to sell it for a little bit less than that, so that with shipping, you'd be paying what you would at the store, or you're getting it for a little bit less than what you paid at the store. Hopefully that will entice people to buy these new items from me rather than go to the store. But here we have another, I believe this makes the 4th box of this particular. This was a limited drop by Bartons, which means this isn't one of their mystery boxes like their apparel boxes or their general boxes that they have all the time. This was the two I bought, the Home Goods and this one, which is Tech, are both limited drops, which means they do up so many of the boxes. I think a lot of times they limit to like 20. So there's only 20 of them available, and after that, then you have to wait until the next time they do it. Which, I mean, they do it pretty regularly, but it's not one you can just go onto the website anytime and get. So let's dive in. I'm sure there'll be some phone cases in here. There'll probably be some tablet cases. Those are the two things I know most likely for sure are going to be in here. But who knows what I mean, there could be video games in here. I've had luck. Like, each box I've gotten has had some bigger and better items in it. So let's hope the trend continues. Maybe I'll end up with like a game system or something. Yeah, box really ain't big enough for that. Dream. All right. So we're just going to breeze through this. If it's something that comes up that I haven't really gotten before, or it looks like it might have some decent value, then I'll real quickly look it up. Otherwise, I'm just going to breeze through, and most of these items I'll be able to give you a rough idea of what I'll probably try to sell it for. So the first thing right off the get-go, we have a tablet case. Looks like it's suede. That's kind of nice. For the 10.5-inch iPad Pro, iPad Air. There we go. It's like a tan suede. Heyday brand. Again, still factory sealed in the box. Nice. That I'd probably list for $15 to $16 plus shipping. Alright, next we've got the Heyday brand earbud case cover. Fits AirPods Generation 1 and Generation 2. So this is a little case that goes over the case that the earpods come in, or AirPods come in. But it's blue. Looks like this one was on clearance for $6.99. So that's probably about what I'll try to sell it for. Maybe I'll just go $6 plus shipping. Because shipping on this is going to be like $3.50 or something like that. It don't weigh that much. Alright. Here we have a band for the Fitbit Inspire and Inspire HR. So it's like a pink kind of printed band for your Fitbit. Again, still factory sealed. Not sure what these go for. Let's look this up real quick. We will use Amazon to start. I like using Amazon because you can just scan the barcode. And I mean, they have just about everything. Alright. Brought up the exact one, which is nice. It sells for $11. on Amazon. So this would probably be something I would sell for like $8 plus shipping. Alright. Next, we've got a game. This is for PC. We got Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. So, Bethesda is the development company behind the game. It's a Bethesda game. It's like you have to have Windows 7, 8, 9, or 10. Yeah, but when I list this, I'll probably take a close-up picture of the requirements, so that if somebody wants to buy it, they'll know whether it'll play on their computer or not. But it looks like this was on clearance for $18, so that's probably what I'll sell it for. $18 plus shipping. Again, this will ship for just a couple bucks, because I can just put it in I get the nicer, like, bubble mailers, the ones that aren't so flimsy, but they're more kind of rigid, but it makes where it don't add a whole lot of weight. Some things you ship, part of the shipping price is because of the packing material you have to use. It can actually add like a half a pound, sometimes even depending on what you're shipping and how well you have to pack it, you can add almost close to a pound in packing material. So, all right, looks like we're getting into some phone cases here. Let's just pull this one out first. Here we have a Google brand case for the Pixel 3a XL case. So I think that's probably what, last year's model, I think. Because they're at the Pixel 4 right now. But a lot of people, like me, I don't go out and buy a new phone every year. I don't see any point. The last phone I got rid of, the only reason I went and upgraded it was because I started having problems with it. Like this phone, I've got a Samsung 9. That's what this is. Halo. The Halo 9. Until I start having problems with it, I probably won't go get a new one. No point. But, to each their own. People that want to go out and have the next, the newest, bestest one each time. There's nothing wrong with that. But, luckily, there are a lot of people out there that are like me, and they just use older phones. So, if somebody's looking for a nice case, an actual Google branded, brand new, still sealed, that will probably be, I don't know, I'd have to look it up, but I'm going to guess $10 or $12 plus shipping. I would guess it's probably about a $20 phone case. Alright, next. Nothing real exciting. We've just got a kind of a pastel blue, or kind of a pastel blue. But this is just charging cable, 3-foot charging cable for iPhone and iPad. Heyday brand. Still new in the box. The top of the box is a little, it's like it might get caught on something. But a lot of times that's why these stores, why you get a lot of brand new merchandise like this in liquidation, is because if the package is not what's inside, but just the package itself is messed up a little bit. A lot of times the stores don't want to put it out on the shelves. Alright, next we've got, this is Casemate. This is a 2mm thin case. Looks like it's still, yep, still sealed. Still got the tape on the bottom of it. This is for the iPhone XR. Just a simple black case. The leather slim case. Oh, it's leather. Nice. I don't know, casemates can get a little pricey, so that'll be one I'll probably look up. And what I might do, besides leaving obviously the links to Barton's Wayne website, their address or their physical location, and the web address of their like little subsidiary, just mystery box, where they have a separate kind of website where you can go on and just buy the mystery boxes. I'll leave all that below, but maybe I'll in the comments then. Well, either in the comments or actually in the description, I'll list what I paid for the box and what my potential profit is from the box. But you still have to watch the video, well, which you're doing now. But to see everything that came in. All right, next we've got an OtterBox. And what is the deal with these OtterBox cases? It's like they always want to kind of like push out on this one side. I'm guessing this one was probably opened at one time, because I would think that new they probably have like a little piece of clear tape or something on the side so it doesn't do that. But this is the Commuter Series for iPhone XS Max. So there we go. Looks like it was on clearance for $14.99. So that's probably what I'll sell it for. Since it was open, not factory sealed, I wanted to pull it out so you can get a better look. It is still brand new. Not a damn thing wrong with it. That is a really nice case. Man, that's a nice case. It's like a two-piece case. It's got like the inside like softer, almost like a rubber thing, and then it's got this more rigid back. That's nice. No wonder these are so expensive. There we go. Alright, next. Oh, we got another one of those earbud case covers. Probably for the same ones, right? Yep. For AirPod Gen 1, Gen 2. I think it's the same color, too. Yep, it is. So, obviously, I'll only list one of those, and then when that one sells, then I'll list it again. Alright, next. Oh, we got another Google case. This one it doesn't have the factory tape on the bottom of it, so it has been opened. This is for the Pixel 3a, not the XL, but just the Pixel 3a. Yep, it still looks factory fresh though. So there it is in the case, and then obviously it just slides back in here. I will probably actually put a piece of tape on the bottom of it so that it doesn't slide out during shipping. The hardest part about these is when they have these little like hangers on the top. Once you pull it out, it is incredibly difficult to get to go back through there. There we go. Yeah, but I'll just put a little piece of tape, but I'll still sell it as new open box. So if you have the Pixel 3a and you're looking for a new case, I'll have one on Macquarie. Probably won't list this stuff tonight. This will probably be maybe closer to the weekend I'll start listing this stuff, but it'll be on there eventually. Alright, here we have another charging cable for the iPhone, iPad. This is a 6-foot charging cable. The brand is More Than Magic. Got a few of these. I think this is like Target. I want to say Target brand. Yeah. Yeah. It's Target. So that'd be like $5 or $6 plus shipping. Alright, next we've got this is still sealed. This is still sealed. I'll have to look this up here in a minute. We got something for the Nintendo Switch. This is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Skins. So it's got skins for like the Switch itself and the controller. There's the, it shows on the back. That's pretty cool. Let's look this up and see. Amazon. Alright, it brought it right up. Controller gear, authentic and official license, Nintendo Switch skin, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Retails for $19.99. So that'll be like $16 plus shipping. As I drop it on the floor. Luckily, it's in a nice, rigid plastic case there. So that's pretty cool. Almost makes me wish I had a Nintendo Switch, but I don't. I'm a Sony guy. Although I haven't bought the PS5 yet. I'm going to wait till they get all the bugs and shit worked out with that. Alright, here we have a Philips brand premium certified HDMI cable with Ethernet. Brand new, still unopened in the package. HDMI, it's got the HDR high dynamic range, suitable for 4K Ultra HD. It's a 4-foot cable. That'll probably be probably like $8. I'll look it up to see what they sell new, but I'm thinking probably around $8 plus shipping. Alright, next we've got this is a Belkin cable, USB-C cable with lightning. For iPhone, iPad. Yeah. It's like it was on clearance for $6.59, so $6 plus shipping. I might even go 5 on that. Next, wow. Man, this case comes in like a big box for a phone case. Look at this. See if I can pull it. It's got like a piece of... It's got like a piece of tape that doesn't belong. Yeah. I think that was something off of something else. Yeah. Got a little residue on it now, so use an alcohol pad to clean it off. This is for the iPhone XR. This is EvuTech Evolutionary Technology. EVUTEC. Case, but look at how big this box is. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's the case, and it comes with an Apix Plus magnetic car vent mount included. So this is a phone case, and it comes with a magnetic phone case, or a car, well, phone case mount, but it's a one that attaches to your car vent. Oh, it's suitable for wireless charging. So this case, if you have the wireless charging on your phone, you can still do it with this case on. That's always nice. Premium fabric, genuine leather. Man, how much does this damn thing sell for? Holy moly. Let's see. Alright. EbuTech compatible with iPhone XR unique heavy duty case, North Hill, premium leather and TPU shockproof interior, protective, durable, stylish foam cover. Whew, say that 10 times fast. Canvas in black with the Afix Plus vent mount included. Again, it's for the iPhone XR. Thought it would be a little bit more than that, but still, it's not bad. It sells for $18.79 on Amazon. So, I mean, that's kind of a premium thing, you know, even for that price with the mount included. So, I could see maybe listing that at like 15 or 16 bucks plus shipping. Shipping on that would be I think that's going to be more than definitely not going to be 4 ounces. Might be able to get by it with 8 ounces if I put it in a bubble mailer, and with shipping would only be like just a little bit over $4 then through the postal service, which would be the cheapest route to go. Alright. Next, looks like we got a little case here. Spec brand, one of the balanced folio cases. Again, still brand new in the package. This is for the iPad Mini 2019 and the iPad Mini 4. There we go. Looks like this was on clearance for $19.99. So I'll go, so 20 bucks, but I'll probably go like 18. Maybe even 16 plus shipping. Alright, let's see, we're getting down to the bottom here. Here's another OtterBox. This is the Symmetry series for iPhone 8 Plus and iPhone 7 Plus. Again, older iPhones, but I do know people that still have those older iPhones. This was on clearance for $14.99. So I'll probably list it. Actually, this one, since it's for an older iPhone, I'll probably list it for like 10 bucks plus shipping. But it's just the clear, completely clear. Looks like it has been opened. Yeah, it's like the clear acrylic fitted case. And it's a good brand name, OtterBox. So if you got one of those older 7 or 8 plus, keep an eye out for that on Macari. Next, we've got Mic and Remote earbuds. Heyday brand. It's like they're wired earbuds. They include a mic and remote. I'm assuming that means it's got the little control thing on it built into it where you can adjust the volume and so forth. But they look pretty nice. That'll probably be like $5 or $6. To put it this way, the bottom of the package is loose. It's still got the factory tape on it, but it looks like it might have been opened at one time. So I'll probably slide it out just to be sure that they are. There's nothing wrong with them, but I doubt there is. I think it's just the package that's come loose, and that's probably why they liquidated. All right. Looks like we got another. Wow, man, that was bright. This is a Target exclusive for your iPhone XS Max. It's an OtterBox, but it's the blue Symmetry. I'm gonna pull it out. I seen it looked like it might have some scratches and stuff on it, but I think that was mostly on the clear of the package. The actual case itself. No. Now it might, since it went flying out of there. No, it's still good. I'll probably, since it is open, I'll probably actually take and I'll wipe the case down with an alcohol pad just to make sure it's all sanitized and looks nice and nifty. That's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool color of blue. So this is, yeah, it's a basic, just kind of like the urethane or rubber. It's not really rubber. It feels like urethane type. But yeah, Target exclusive. It's like an that. It's got a yellow sticker on it, which that's kind of yellow sticker that was on the other one that I pulled off, but it's not a clearance sticker. Don't have a clearance price on it. I think this it's liquidation. You know, they put just like a separate barcode on it. This barcode would be different than the actual barcode. And, you know, a lot of times the stuff they're going to liquidate, they put that separate barcode on it. That way, you know, when the warehouse or whatever's going through it, they know that it's for liquidation. But that's pretty much, again, with this, I'll probably take and I'll probably put a piece of paper on the edge just so this don't slide out during shipping. I normally pack my stuff pretty good so it doesn't. But better safe than sorry, you know. Yeah, I don't have any idea what. This I'd probably have to actually look up on Target though. I don't think. Obviously, it's sort of Target exclusive. It's not going to come up on Amazon. Later. All right, it looks like we got 3 more things in here. Pull this one out first. I've gotten one of these once before. And I'm pretty sure I have it listed. But it's kind of it almost feels kind of like a neoprene on the outside. It's a zippered case. Just light. It's a light duty case. It's got a little thing here where you can insert like labels, so you can label what's actually in it. But the inside has some of those extra labels here. And it's got like lines on that side, and then on this side it's actually split into like little boxes to match the inside of this. And to me, what this reminds me of is this makes me think of maybe somebody that deals in coins, or, you know, even like stamps or jewelry, you know, stuff like that. This might be something that they would. I mean, obviously, you're not going to carry around like real expensive jewelry and something like this because it's not like lockable. But I mean, just, you know, kind of what it looks like to me. But I mean, you could use it for whatever you wanted to fit in there. You could pack your lunch in the damn thing if you wanted to. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I have one of these listed. I don't remember what I have it listed for. I want to say like it was probably like $10 or something like that. But all right, 2 items left. I know this came out of here. Let's go back. 2 items left. So, first item is it's another one of those Ebutech. This is the same. Where did I put that at? That's on the bottom. That one was for the iPhone XR. This one is just for the iPhone X or iPhone 10. But it's the same thing. Car mount included. Nice. Alright, and the last thing in the box is a PS4 game. Still got the price on it. I'll probably sell it for just a few dollars less than that, plus shipping. It's still factory sealed in the cellophane, but we have NHL 18. I'm not a real big. I occasionally watch hockey, um, but when it comes to sports, that's not one of my favorite sports. I'd rather watch like football or sometimes even baseball or like racing or like X Games. I love X Games. So I used to be a skater and I rode BMX freestyle for a number of years. I wish I still had some of those bikes. I had a Mike Dominguez Signature Series Strike Zone from Diamondback. It was kind of, granted, the color was kind of, we always called it kind of like the puke. Not as an insult, but just, I mean, it's the color. It has kind of like this, almost like pinkish maroon color to it. But let me tell you that model of bike, the Mike Dominguez Signature Strike Zone from Diamondback, was one of the best bikes I ever rode as far as the geometry for like ramps and stuff. It was just designed perfectly for ramps. Yeah, I wish I still had that, but got rid of it. It's long gone now. But there we go. Now, if that was like, if that was like the new version of Madden or something like that, I'd probably end up keeping it. But, NHL 18, probably a really cool game. The graphics on it are, of course, look kick-ass as usual with EA Sports. But, yeah, I'll be selling that. Shows it was for sale for $29.99. So I'm thinking maybe I'll start at 25. You know what? Let's go even less. Let's go, just to be an oddball, maybe I'll list it at like 23 plus shipping. I'd put it at about 26.50. So you're still getting it for a little bit less than what you would at the store. But that's it. Hey, that's everything in my, I believe it's the fourth, I'm almost positive it's the fourth tech box I bought from Bartons. Once again, I am very pleasantly surprised. It had a couple of new items in it that I haven't seen before, like the Switch skins and the Target exclusive OtterBox case. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Nice. So that's it. So if you like stuff like that, I did pay, I'll tell you right now how much I paid. I paid $99.99. $99.99 for this box. And you might be thinking, man, that's, $100, basically $100 for that. But you got to think, a lot of those phone cases retail new for anywhere from $15 to $20. The OtterBox cases. Again, the game, there's $30 right there. There's HDMI cable. There's probably another at least $10, if not like 15. You got the skins in there. I mean, altogether, there's probably rough guess. There's probably like $200 worth of stuff right here, retail. So I'm gonna make a profit off of it. It won't be overnight, buying stuff, like this and reselling isn't, unless you got something that's really in demand at the moment, and you got like multiples of them where you can put them on there and sell a bunch right away. For the most part, a lot of this stuff I'll have for a little while. But the key is you don't count how much you make on the whole thing. I mean, that's what I'll do so I can see the potential profit if everything sells for what I'm asking. But since everything sells by item, not everything's going to sell the same day. I also look at it. I'll basically count, since I paid $99.99 or say $100 for the box. I'll count the number of items in the box. Divide 100 by that, and that'll basically tell me, regardless of what the item is, But basically tell me what I paid per item. Okay, then on an item by item basis, I can actually get a better estimate of, you know, the profit I'm making as they sell. Make sense? So, and coming the first of the year, what I sell things for, that won't be my net profit. I mean, as far as taxes go, my net profit will basically be what I sold the item for minus what I paid for it to begin with. That'll show the net profit. Okay, but for me personally, because I'm going to get more into the actual business aspect of this, you know, at the end of each month, I'm basically going to take my sales and I'm going to split it up into, you know, four percentage, so 25%. So 25% will be put back for taxes. That's a lot higher than I actually need, but it's a good idea to do that, because then at the end of the year, I'll be sure to have the money put back to pay the additional income tax on my business sales. Another 25% will basically, I'm thinking about setting up like an account, either a savings or a checking, just for my business. 25% will go into that as just growth for the business. In other words, they'll go in there, preferably maybe get like a savings that accrues interest. That way, you know, as I put that money in there over time, it'll make even more money. Another 25% will go into the business, but will be immediately used, like a stutter there for a second, immediately be used to actually buy more stuff for the business. Okay, and the last 25% will actually be kind of like my pay. So let's say, just say, after all of this is sold, let's say altogether I make $200 when everything sells. Okay, then the actual money in my pocket is only going to be 50 bucks. Maybe, well, not necessarily on this box, because it's not the beginning of the year yet. I'm going to start doing that, breaking it down that way, starting on the first of the year. That way, again, because for tax purposes, I'll need to do that, because at the end of the next year, I'll definitely have to file taxes. This year, I don't think I'm going to have to claim the sales I made, because I haven't met the threshold for it to be reported. So, not even close. I just started this towards the end of September, so I'm new at the game. But you get the idea. That's kind of how it works. So you see any of this thing and it caught your eye, you're interested in it, like I said, my actual username on Mercari is JRYMMAN. So give it to about maybe Saturday night, and then go on Mercari, and something in particular on here that caught your eye, look up that item, because right now Mercari doesn't have a way for you to punch in my username and bring everything up. So look for one of these items, and then when they come up, scroll through and find the one that I listed. Then from there, you can actually go down to the bottom of the page. There's a Meet the Seller. Click on that, and then click on the follow link, and then you'll be set up to like follow me. And I think not only will you be able to look at anything that I've already posted, but then anytime I list new stuff on there, you'll know about it. So that's it. Everybody have a great evening. I am going to go down and get some dinner started and watch some TV, maybe a movie, maybe YouTube. I don't know. I haven't decided. And get some of the items from the home goods box that I did yesterday. Get some of those listed on Mercari. So if you saw that video, there were some things that caught your eye there. They will be up for sale on Mercari here very soon. That's it. Hey, take it easy. See ya.